we're live. Oh, that was like a snap. It like there was no there was no transition between it. It literally just turned it on.
You will be hearing from my lawyer, good sir.
Welcome in Wednesday. More tabletop adventure. We're still continuing the creation of our traveler character sheets here. I gotta scroll this page up so that people know that we're looking at traveler. Boom, there it is.
We are.
Finney, you've said we're about halfway through the character creation?
Yeah.
Ish?
Depending on how long you want to continue your character progression.
Okay.
Because as opposed to most RPGs, you are building your history here of your character. The backstory is going in. And traveler, you typically your traveler adventurer is typically heading into his middle ages.
Okay.
As he's a traveler. So he's got experience, and that's where you get your skills from your experience before. Not like level 1 swordman, right?
Got it. Okay.
With that being said, so we typically stop around age 34.
Makes sense. And we are currently age 24, right? 26. Sorry, 26.
Yeah. So we got 2 more terms to do for sure.
Okay.
After age 34, we start rolling on the age table every term to see if maybe
you survive.
You pull a hammy real hard, and it takes a lot longer to come back.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool. Do we want to maybe just recap our characters really quick?
Yes, and go through just a touch on their backstory as we've been building.
As a reminder of where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
So EG, you're at the top.
You want me to go
screen,
first?
So.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
I
goodness.
do.
I threw that out there hoping everyone else was going to go.
You brought the idea up. So.
Okay, so let me reintroduce you to Fitz O'Connor, or as his best friends know him, as Fitzy. He's a human, and he's from Bremerhaven. Fitzy comes from a long line of O'Connors, and it was the first to attend university and graduate. Many O'Connors have made it to university, but not many. Most of them flunk out. And luckily for Fitzy, he actually graduated. And on graduation, he made it into the agents. And they put him to work being a little bit of a spy, right? He's got that kind of espionage element going to him. So he did make a rival in his university days, one Raymond Lowy, who attempted to show me up during my university days. And it's something that Fitzy just hasn't forgotten about up till now.
Nice.
This is perfect recap music, I just gotta say. But that's about it. That's Fitzy in a nutshell.
Cool. Mrs. Nerfy.
I can't remember why I have a rival. Charlie isn't good at taking notes.
Charlie.
Let's see.
What
you
did
got
Charlie do?
You got a rival in military academy, didn't you?
Charlie went to military academy.
Yeah.
And then after that...
I remember because Roy Lichtenstein was like, you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, you totally can do that. And then I did it.
There it is.
Oven twice removed.
Yeah, so Charlie is a human from Sabreron. It's a water world, so naturally they join the Navy. And while they're smart, they don't test really well. But I was able to... Charlie was able to graduate. Then, because maybe there's some intelligence, but not like street smarts, they learned a lot about people when they were in the Navy, and so decided to go a more scholarly route and go into anthropology and really study people, because people are just numbers and they can be put into nice little boxes and figured out. So that's what Charlie wanted to do. So Charlie's doing very well also in that area.
The guy.
Right. Cool.
Charlie. All right. Charlie.
All right. Charlie.
Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie. Char
Senior Rocket.
Mm-hmm. My character's name is Vladimir Markovich Rhodes III.
Vladdy.
AKA Vlad. He is a former merchant trade broker who was doing pretty well for himself until the damn Imperials put him out of business by their stupid trade restrictions.
Was it a smuggling thing you got caught up in?
No, it was literally I was doing well.
They put a whole bunch of tariffs on everything. Ran you out.
Yeah, they basically, that's exactly what happened. Imperial trade restrictions force you out of business is what the thing rolled on, which means I was doing my thing, helping out, learning the trade, gathering connections, building out networks, shuffling things here and there, doing the things that a broker does. And then the Imperials came in and said, all these things that you're trading in are not allowed anymore. And my place of business, Vlad's place of business, he wasn't the boss, he was just working there, but his place of business shut down and he found himself adrift. He joined up with a band of space pirates. So now he is currently plying his trade as a space-going corsair.
Nice.
Browsing, learning his trade, picking up useful skills, like through, obviously as a pirate, it's not a very stable or safe career, so he's learned how to, protect himself with guns and also protect his ships as a ship's gunner. He's also, picked up a smattering of skills. When he started out, he wanted to be an artist. He wanted to trade in art and that sort of thing, but as it's come about, he is now on a ship with a bunch of pirates, stealing from the rich and giving to himself.
Nice.
As all good Corsairs.
As good Corsairs do.
All right. Rudolf von Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein.
He was born on the world Barlon 7, which is close to an asteroid belt. And he tried to join the Naval Academy, which he did join the Naval Academy. Unfortunately, he did not have the smarts to actually graduate the Naval Academy. So he flunked out of Naval Academy and ended up being a drifter, a scavenger. He went back home to work for his with his mom or with his parents, asteroid mining, where he fell in to a, let's see what it actually said. It said, one of my childhood friends had betrayed me, and Napoleon Brumery did something not very good. I haven't decided what yet.
Okay.
But what I neglected to do last session, and I did today after I got on, was the rest of it. It says, if you have no contacts or allies, then you are betrayed by someone you never saw coming, and it's still gain a rival or enemy, which Napoleon is. In addition, roll 2d. If you roll 2, you must take the prisoner career next turn.
Oh. So you gotta roll 2d6, and if you get 2 1s, you're a prisoner?
Well, I already rolled the d6.
No, Finny, no.
They're snake eyes.
No!
So your boy is just falling
He's
on
having a
hard
rough time.
luck,
Ah.
one thing after another. So I'm
Man, you
thinking,
cannot catch a break.
I'm thinking Napoleon pulled a quick one on Rudolph.
He left
and
you holding the
Rudolph,
bag.
He left me holding the bag, and boy, was it harsh. So age 26, he's heading to jail. But
You're used to breaking rocks in your family's asteroid mine, though.
it doesn't matter if I have.
So maybe
a
this is
vacuum
good
on
for
or a
you.
chain. Yeah.
This penal colony might do you good.
Okay, so DG,
Yeah.
what is Fitzy doing?
What is Fitzy doing? So this is what I was going to ask how this works now. So I've done 1 full year of being an agent. I didn't advance, right?
That's okay. You don't have to. You didn't have to rank up,
Right.
but you survived.
So I'm
Being-
currently an agent. I'm a rank 1 agent. But like, what do I do? Do I keep going? Am I supposed to keep going here?
You can keep going as an agent, or you can shift gears and pick a different job.
But you start
Totally
somewhere.
up to you.
Okay. Okay, I want to stick with the agents if I can.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know if
'Cause
that was a thing.
So the reason you want to stick with certain careers is because the longer you are in a career, at the end of our careers, we do what's called mustering out, and
Okay.
each successful term lets you roll on the benefits table.
Okay.
So the benefits table, you can see there is you roll a d6 plus whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives you either cash or benefits, which would be like scientific equipment.
Right. So the
nuts,
longer I stick with this field, the more dice I roll, the better. The better
the more rolls you get of that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And that also changes depending on how like your rank and stuff in that works,
Okay.
as well as events tables will bring that up as well.
Okay. All right. So I'd like to continue then my career as an intelligence agent.
Okay.
Was it intelligence? I was intelligence.
You were
Or was it corporate?
you were corporate.
I was corporate. Did I write that down?
You were running corporate.
Yeah, I did.
espionage.
Yeah, I'm a agent corporate with 1 success.
Yeah.
Which that's irrelevant now. That doesn't matter anymore. Right? That 1
It-
success, that's gone now. Or do I
No,
track
well,
that?
Keep
It still
track.
matters
It
as
still
far
matters.
as your backstory, but
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Well, It
or the
matters. It matters when you're mustering out.
Okay, so I'm working on now making this my 2nd success,
Yes,
correct? Okay,
exactly.
I understand. I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I do this? Do I make my survival
So,
check or do I make a mishaps table? Or not a mishaps, I guess it's an events, right?
Can't remember if you have to qualify again or not.
Okay, so the qualification is int 6+. My int is 5. Uh-oh. My int is bad. DM -1 for
If you
every
stay
previous
in-
career.
If you stay in, you don't need to requalify.
I don't think you have to requalify.
Okay, so I'm already qualified.
Yeah,
I
you're
just have to
already in.
make my survival check.
Yeah.
Which is 5 or higher, but I get -1, or is it DM -1 if I moved from something into
No.
agent?
No, it's always your intellect modifier, which is a
5.
-1 for you.
It's a -1 for me, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be an int +6.
Okay, so I got to roll 2d6 and get at least 6.
At least 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Here we go, baby. Come on. Come on, give me that.
Still a little rusty here.
No, it's good. This is what this is a learning stream. We're learning how the system works. All right, here we go. Ooh, 7.
Nice.
I'm an agent still.
You're still an agent.
Good job.
Let's go ahead and roll on the events table.
Okay, that's 2d6 again. I'm not going to scroll to the events table. I'm just going to roll my 2d6 and we're going to see what happens.
Yeah. I will read it off for you.
2 and 2, 4.
4. You complete a mission for your superiors and are suitably rewarded.
Woo!
Gain
Ooh.
DM1 to any 1 benefit roll from this career.
What does that
So
mean?
there you go. So you get a +1 to one of your benefit rolls when you muster out. At
Okay.
the end.
So
That's what we were just talking
I
about.
should write that down.
Mark that down somewhere.
Okay, so hang on a second. Whoa, my pen exploded. That happens so often, guys.
Does it?
Is that a euphemism?
Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean.
I'll just switch pens. Okay, so I'm an agent corporate with 2 successes now.
Yep.
2 successes.
+1.
And I get a +1 DM to benefit.
Perfect.
Okay. Is that
keep
all I
track
do
of that.
now? I don't do any. I'm done.
No, you roll for advancement now.
I roll for advancement. Okay. Advancement. So I'm looking for a 7+.
Yes, but you have a -1.
I have a -1,
modifier.
so I need an 8, 9, 10,
8.
11, 12.
Yeah.
5 and 3 is 8.
You did it.
Kobe.
So you advanced.
I'm on fire.
Up
How does this pen go
1.
back
Oh
together?
shoot! I'm sorry. We also forgot.
I was like, Finny, don't take this away
roll.
from me.
No, that was good. So you advance to
I advance.
corporal or sergeant.
No, it's a little further down. I am now a
Oh,
field
yes,
agent.
You are a field agent, right? And you gain investigate 1.
Field agent. And I can mark that down on my sheet that I gain investigate 1, which is
Yeah.
currently 0, so it's now 1.
So it's now 1.
Is there a spot to
Okay.
put your job in here? There isn't, eh?
Yeah, I was looking for that too.
I just put it beside species for now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that too.
Species trait.
Field
Or,
agent.
yeah, species trait would work.
Just pick one of those.
I'm a corpo.
Corpo scum.
I was involved with the arrest of Vlad.
So what you
Vlad
get
was never
to do?
arrested.
I mean,
No, with Rudolph.
Yeah.
What you get to do, Fitzy, is roll for your skills and training.
okay.
I forgot about that. So you can pick either the personal development.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that.
The
I want
certain
personal development.
skill.
I'm going for that 5.
You're going for
I want to
the-
see that int +1.
All right.
I'm gonna roll my lucky white, yellow, and black dice.
It's not going to work out
No,
well,
this
but
is
okay.
gonna happen. Come on, baby. 6. So close.
6. You gain athletics.
So now what? So I go and I find athletics.
Increase your athletics by 1.
So it's currently blank. Does it become 0 or does it become
It
1?
becomes 0.
I'm 0. I'm putting all the athletics to 0 because we haven't quite figured out all the subclasses yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's
One of these
Fitzy,
days I'm gonna hit that intelligence and then you guys look out.
increase your age by 4 years.
4 years. So I'm now 30.
Yeah.
Are we all 30?
Not well, because
we-
I'm done. This is my like progression,
Oh,
my career
yeah.
progression.
Once,
Sorry,
once
yes.
you're done.
And
Okay.
then I don't. So there's nothing. We already did events, so there's no mishaps.
Yeah.
That was just a great. That was a banner
That
year
was-
for the O'Connors.
That was a solid run, Fitzy.
Love it.
I am curious as to the mission that you did for them.
The mission
Or
that I did.
classified.
The mission that I did for them that advanced me. We are we're tracking down. It's super like what do you call it? Secret clearance level. But what I can say is we're tracking down this ring of line people who hide things. Smugglers. We're cracking down on this smuggling ring on the side of Persei Omicron 7, Omicron Persei 8.
Trafficking human horn.
Yeah, they're trafficking all kinds of crazy things. And I personally, Fitzy O'Connor, led to the breakthrough of the case. And ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hell yeah. Congratulations.
So now I gotta figure out how this pen goes back together.
Okay. Mrs. Nerfy.
Yes. Sorry, I just finished like writing all my notes up now. What I
Love it.
actually have.
Oh, not a problem.
Where is your character? What's their job right now?
I am a scholar and a field researcher.
Yeah.
I am skilled in diplomacy and investigation. So I've been looking at different people and species and their cultures.
Yeah.
And I came through a major breakthrough that men are from Mars and women are from X5T8 White 42.
Ooh.
And this led to an automatic promotion for my like brilliant breakthrough in anthropology.
That's right. Yes.
Yep.
Are you continuing along this career path?
Well, I got a instant promotion,
So it'd be
yeah.
silly not to. Yeah. Okay. Let's roll your survival, which is endurance 6+. Now that takes into account your dice modifier on your character sheet.
Which is nothing. Am I rolling
0?
1 or 2?
2 dice.
5.
5. Unfortunately, you do not survive, and you get let go.
Oh no.
It turns out that women are from X5T8 White 43.
Yeah.
No.
It's a very hard thing for them to let you go, especially with your breakthrough being so close. Please roll 2 more d6. Sorry, one d6, 1 dice.
Okay. 2.
Fixed it.
A disaster leaves several injured, and others blame you, forcing you to leave your career. Roll on the injury table twice, taking the higher result, and gain a rival.
Oh no. You
So-
the planet what, the planet's got radiation or something now? What the hell?
So, please,
Where's the injury table? Is it at the bottom?
At the
roll
very bottom. Very,
Roll.
very bottom.
Oh, I see it.
2d6
2d6?
2d6 and let me know which the higher is.
2.
I'm sorry.
2
You
was the
are
highest number? Like you rolled a 2 and a 1 or a 2 and a 2? Oh
No,
no.
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Okay. You
Good
are
thing subtle.
severely injured. Reduce 1 physical characteristic by 1d.
The good thing it's
So-
not a 1, because 1 says nearly killed, and that's terrifying.
Your physical characteristics are strength, dexterity, and endurance. So please roll 1 dice for me.
2.
So you reduce one of those 3 stats by 2,
Well, which one?
whichever one works best for you.
Oh, you make the choice.
No, I rolled. You know that I have to roll for everything. So.
You can do that too. You can randomize
So
it.
it's dexterity is going to 0. I think I've lost all my fingers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bingies.
So I was like, women are from X5T8 White 42. We need to go and interview the women there. We went there, and it turns out it was actually a cat species,
Oh.
and they don't like people. And so but you went to like touch them because that's, they're cats. You want to pet them, and then they chewed my fingers off. And there were some
Ouch.
other losses on my team. So I was fired for my wrong breakthrough, and also I have nubs now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have cat
Kinda
paws.
thinking like a dexterity
Yeah.
0 would mean losing both of your arms and both of your legs.
So sorry.
I would say
your
it's really hard to
dexterity
be dexterous with no fingers. Sorry. I think like you're not catching a ball if you have no fingers. You know what I mean?
So your dex was originally a 2?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
Finny has short circuited.
No. It's fine.
Can you reduce a stat to 0? Or is it like there's a min out?
Technically, no.
What's
Okay.
what's the
it's
min out?
1.
So
You
then
have to have a 1.
so she would drop it to 1 then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not what the thing told me to do. So I have to pick one of the other ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Does anyone have a coin?
I can give you a coin
Well, roll a d6
and
and
call high or low.
1 to 3, 3 to or
Oh, okay.
1 to 3.
So I'm taking the endurance down to 4.
Okay,
That's
You-
-2, isn't it?
that turns it into a -1.
-1.
Okay. Well, that was rough.
That was a rough one.
I will say
Hey, my fingers back.
Kitty
though.
people.
this.
Yeah, that's good.
So this is a wonderful time for these people to be alive because money solves everything, including lost fingers. You could potentially buy bionic fingers. Or
No, I have my fingers back because my dexterity is back.
Right.
yes, your endurance went down. So you found out that you were allergic to cats, unfortunately.
It's your lungs.
Space cats.
My lungs were destroyed.
Yeah.
Life, art
Spa-
imitates life here on this
Space stander.
So
big standard.
for a mere price of 10,000 credits, you could potentially get bionic lungs that are
Do I
not
have
allergic.
10,000 credits?
Not yet,
Yeah. Okay.
but we'll work it out.
Okay.
So you are kicked out of the scholars, and
Great song for this.
your endurance is down by -2. Okay. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, that's all that you get to do.
So now she's got to pick a new career next go.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. So I kind of understand. Like you want to stick with one, but you might not always stick with it. So your story might skew off in a direction you weren't expecting. That's cool. I like that.
That's what I love about this character creation is
Mhm.
that you have an idea of kind of what a character wants to do, but the dice tell you what's actually happening
I think
and how you're going to get there.
the other thing I really appreciate from this character creation is that you're not just creating a level 1 character and building the story as you adventure. You're creating a backstory, and you're
Yeah.
putting all this life into that character before you play the game, so that now affects, right? Like with your character losing the endurance, you now have that. So maybe now as we're playing the game, you're afraid to go near a specific type of flower because it puts out pollen and
Well, yeah,
right? Like
Charlie obviously hates cats now.
Charlie's not
Yeah.
a cat person. That's right. I like that. Yeah, that's really cool. Sorry, I interrupted our creation, but
No. That's like I say. That's one of the really cool things about this system.
Yeah.
And it's like you say. It's not building level 1 and working
Right.
from there on, trying to figure out what this character likes, dislikes, stuff like that. It's already built into everything.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Fine. Very cool. Love it.
Okay. Rocket.
Vlad the
Vlad.
Corsair.
Is
Yeah.
Vlad continuing on his Corsairness?
He is, yes, he is.
Also,
indeed.
Corsair's
He's
just
a
a
Corsair.
dope name. Like Space Pirate? Come on. I love it.
Space Pirate Vlad will continue on in his career as a rogue. As a
Yeah.
space pirate.
That's what you'd think.
Okay.
That's what you're trying for.
Roll
Yeah.
me a survival of Dex 6+.
That's a 0 modifier.
Right on. So 6 or higher.
Elbow Drop Gaming says Space Eldritch Blast, and that is correct. As a, I would think as a Corsair, you're just, but it's space guns, right?
Yeah.
You rolled a 2.
I rolled a
Dude.
fat deuce.
Oh no. Roll a d6 for me.
Oh,
I'm
bro.
not rolling that one, that's for sure.
Yeah, you gotta ditch
Did I
that one.
change my age now?
30, right?
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all 30 now.
5.
Sorry.
A police detective or rival criminal forces you to flee and vows to hunt you down.
I don't suppose.
Gain an enemy.
I don't suppose you're hanging out near Omicron Persei 8, were you?
No,
'Cause
Oh, so I supposed to have a new
you're
dog?
corporal though. You're not
the corporates.
a cop.
I'm not a cop because I'm one of the agents, but I work with cops.
Gain an enemy. All right, so I guess I get an enemy.
Sorry, Mrs. Nerfy. Yes, you were supposed to gain an enemy.
An enemy, not a rival, an enemy.
Sorry. Let me see here.
Just a random named enemy?
It was a rival.
Oh,
My
rival.
bad.
You get a
Another,
rival.
okay.
Charlie gets a rival. Vlad gets an enemy.
It has to be a cat name.
Rusty.
Oh, obviously, it's Rusty.
Obviously, it's Rusty.
Because that was the cat that you came in contact with
Yeah.
that caused you to.
Who's your?
Rusty is the last name.
McStuffins.
Rusty McStuffins. That is a person you do not mess with. You do not cross Rusty McStuffins.
No.
Okay.
Rusty McStuffins. Who is Vlad's enemy?
I don't know.
Do we need a random name for you?
Yes.
Ooh.
Mrs.
Oh.
Murphy's the holder of the random names.
Sorry. Sorry. I have to apologize, guys.
Uh-oh.
Let's Rocket. Let's just put you on hold, Mrs. Nerfy.
Yes, hi.
Can you roll on? You still get to do your training and your skills. The
Oh.
survival ends
Ooh.
like part way through. Like
But
you
you
don't
still
get
get your skill
fired.
training.
You don't get
Yeah.
fired. Day 1 of year 1, right? You get fired at year 3.
We reviewed things, and
38.
because of this major mishap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
so
ended
you
the
still
career.
you still get skills and training.
Okay, that's the
so-
top 3: personal development, service skills, and advanced education.
If your education is a 10 or higher, you can roll on that.
No, it is not.
Okay, then you have to roll on the sorry, not that. You roll personal development, service skills, or field researcher.
Okay, we're doing field researcher
Okay.
All right.
and navigation.
So up your navigation by 1 rank, please.
No. Okay, so just to 0, right?
Yes, the first
Yeah.
first rank is 0.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, perfect. Rocket.
It's my
Skill
ship.
10. Nice. Sick
The
ship.
ship that I work on.
That's an awesome ship.
That is a very cool ship. Rocket, would you please roll on your skills and training?
Oh, right. So as a pirate, I think I want to be rolling pirate skills. Yeah, I'll roll pirate skills.
Okay.
Open for the
3.
shoot for that
Gunner.
gunner. All right.
So gunner goes up by 1.
Gunner goes up by 1 to a maximum of 3.
Is it fair to say that you spent time building the weapon on your new ship, and that's how you increase your
No.
gunner skills?
No, this would be firing at things. I think if you wanted that, it would be some mix of mechanic, electronics,
Engineer.
engineering stuff. Yeah, like
Something
it would be like engineer, weapons engineering type of thing. This is me. I'm just really good at shooting those things, shooting stuff. I'm up to
You're good at-
gunner 2, by the way.
Gunner 2. Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad in his mishap here, having to flee.
Yeah.
The job goes, no, hang on. Police or detective forces me to flee and vows to hunt you down. I have gained an enemy.
Yeah.
And in the course of this fleeing action, something just clicked, and Vlad, that's how he got away. He was able to pick off these detectives, and I'm going to say detectives. Basically, the people that were after him, he was able to pick them off, shoot them down, figure out the proper spread for the torpedo nets and everything, and just be like enough to make them like, okay, hold on, we better hold off, or we're all gonna die. It's better that we live and hunt them down later.
Vlad's got a good eye for that kind of thing.
And now he's even more wanted by the law.
Mm-hmm. Does he have a good space pirate hat?
Does he? No.
Oh.
No tricorn with a feather on it.
No. No. If I remember correctly, this is more Firefly-esque world building than Grimdark-esque.
Yeah.
So I don't think the tricorns are a thing here.
He's got the leather skull cap.
Yeah.
The goggles on
Picture like
top.
Cad Bane, like the giant like sombrero.
Yeah. All right. So unfortunately, you do not succeed in being a pirate,
I did
and
not survive this.
you did
no.
not survive this.
Flunked out.
You ran from the law in hopes of fighting the good fight again under different circumstances, a different moniker.
Yeah. So I don't get to advance.
No. And
So
you
what
don't
do I
get
do now?
you don't get to add to your mustering out either. So you are aged up to age 30 now. And that's it for this term for you.
Okay, so I don't have like a life event or anything that I need to roll because I don't get to
don't.
advance.
I don't believe so.
I'm just curious.
Then go to step 9. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Rudolph.
What about Rudy?
Rudolph is a drifter right now.
No,
because
he's a prisoner.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Rudy went to jail.
He went to jail. Poor Rudy.
Let's see. This
prisoner.
is alphabetical.
Okay, well, it's not alphabetical.
Oh, it's not. Prisoner
It's
is prisoner
under-
the last one. There he is.
Yeah.
Every
So-
society has its bad apples, and even in the far future, punishments usually take place within faceless institutions where criminals can be conveniently forgotten.
It
One
is
does
a-
not qualify for prison. You got sentenced there for a crime you may or may not have committed. Starting parole threshold. Okay, so you got extra rules now assigned to you here.
Yeah. So because I've become a prisoner, there's a lot of things going on here. Not a lot of things. It's not bad. And at the end of my 4-year, I roll for parole. And if I get to parole, then I can leave.
Okay.
Yeah, leaving the... Okay, first off, let's do my skills and training. I
Okay.
can... This is my first term in here, so I believe I get
You get all the service skills. I remember
so
that.
I already have athletics.
And you only get them to 0. They don't increase.
You only get them to 0.
I remember.
Yes.
Got it.
And
I'm
I
getting this.
Yeah. It's really not that...
There's a lot going on, but I think the way it's presented is actually not that bad.
Yeah. I got streetwise to 0 already. I got melee. Hello. Unarmed to 0 and persuade. Oh, you silver-tongued bastard, Rudolph.
He's
Okay.
he's really growing as a person.
He is. He's developing a set of skills that will rival very many people. Okay, so I have to decide if I'm going to be an inmate and just keep my head down. Whether I'm a thug, I don't think I am. I'm thinking I'm going to be the fixer. I can arrange anything for the right price. Because he's not
a goody
Rudolph's
goody.
not dumb. He's not dumb. He's got an education of 8. He's got an intellect of 7. He's no silly Billy. So I will roll my 2d6 for my table on the professional development. Because I'm shooting for that jack of all trades. Holy shit, I rolled my 4.
You got a 4?
I got my 4. So jack of all trades lets me roll anything I'm not trained in. I roll it at a 0.
Okay.
So I get everything at level 0.
Oh.
Yeah. Jack of all trades is really, really clutch for
Stuff
that
like this.
guy that wants to do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Which makes sense. You're in prison.
Yeah.
You're talking to lots of people.
I haven't stuck with a career yet, and I flunked out of everything.
But you know a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Because
So
what's the full saying? Jack of all trades, master of none.
Master of none. Exactly. So I'm going to roll my survival.
Okay.
This is an intellect of 9+.
Okay. You got this,
Not
buddy.
looking.
I believe in you.
Let me just see here. Okay, a traveler may not normally leave or be ejected from this career. Not even mishaps will force them to leave. Instead, they have a value called parole threshold at the end of each term in the prisoner career. If the traveler's advancement roll is greater than the parole roll, it means their prison sentence has come to an end and they will leave this career. Otherwise, they may not leave this career and must continue in it for another term.
Okay.
Biscuits.
So you got to roll
So,
1d6 plus 4.
So, nope, I have to... First, I'm going to roll my survival.
Okay.
And this just tells me if I roll in the events table or the
The
mishaps
mishaps.
table.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, a 9+, I have a 0 modifier on this. So
You got this, man.
10.
You did it!
I did. 2 5s. Oh.
Survived as a fixer. I believed in you the whole time.
Oh boy. Okay, so I roll on the events table now. Swap the dice out.
Also, you're rank 0 prisoner, aren't you?
I am a rank
So
0
did you
prisoner.
take your melee unarmed 1?
I did not. Thank you. Melee unarmed 1. Okay, here comes my event roll. A 5 and a 4 is a 9. You have the opportunity to hire a new lawyer. He costs 1,000 credits times his advocate skill squared. Roll 2d plus your lawyer's advocate skill on an 8 plus. Reduce your parole threshold by 1d.
Did we not have done a mustering out at the end of each term?
We were supposed to. I'm saving that till the end.
We're just
'cause
gonna
it's
do it like in
easier
a.
to roll all of that
Got
at
it.
the end.
Got it. So the
Because,
longer you stay in there, the more down the road you go.
And the more rolls for mustering you get. But you only muster if you choose to leave a career. If you're forced
Oh,
out,
so
you don't.
being kicked out gets you nothing.
That's right.
Gotcha.
That's why Rudolph's
So it's a bit
having
of a
tough
gamble to
time.
keep going then.
Yeah, but you still get for every successful term, you still get to roll for that successful term.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you just keep
You
adding.
just don't lose them all. You just lose that one that you lost.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to hire
So you need a lawyer.
Yeah.
What's your lawyer's advocate skill?
Well, the advocate skill is. Here's a question. Do any of you have advocate?
Oh, I might have advocate.
Negative. No, I do not.
Nope.
I don't.
Oh, well then there goes that.
You can make someone up with advocate that just doesn't have a bonus, because that would still count. You got assigned a lawyer.
Or you can make up your own bonus. It's just how much you're willing to spend.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 1,000 plus your modifier, or times your modifier squared. So if you make up somebody with advocate 2, then it's.
I would say you would
4,000.
Yeah. Wouldn't it make more sense that your guy would have advocate 0 or advocate 1 though?
Probably.
Considering that that's basically what all of our skills are on average. Like advocate 1, maybe advocate 2 at the highest.
So I'll make him advocate 2. And then so that's 4,000
2,000 credit. Oh yeah, 4,000. 2 squared is 4.
So
and then roll 2d on your advocate skill.
4k credits.
So 2d plus 2 is what it's saying?
2d plus 2, and on an 8 or higher, I get to reduce my parole threshold by 1.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's do this, buddy.
Here it comes.
You don't look sure. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4 and a 3, which is 7.
So, okay, you're good. Plus 2. That's
2
9.
Gets me a 9. Yes.
You're good.
So I get to reduce my parole by 6.
Perfect.
Yes. Now, for my advancements, and this is my parole roll.
Right. So your parole threshold is 1d plus 4.
1d plus 4.
Minus 6.
Minus 6.
Right. So 1d minus 2.
Oh, for a fixer, if it's a minus 6 already, my endurance is a plus 5. Minus 6 is a minus 1 I have to hit.
Well, so the way that I'm reading this is you roll the 1d plus 4 to create your parole threshold.
Is a 5 plus 4.
So 9. Then you've reduced it by 6, so your parole threshold now is 3. You have to make your advancement roll, and as long as your advancement roll is greater than, sorry, number again, 3?
3.
As long as your advancement is greater than 3, you're done.
Yes, that makes a lot more sense than what
Otherwise, you can't leave and you have to continue.
Yeah. Okay. I got a good lawyer.
So you gotta roll. Yeah, you gotta roll at least a 3.
And I rolled at least a 3.
Good. Did you roll higher than a?
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. So you got your advancement, which means
So
you
I
can
roll.
you can roll in your skill. Oh, you already rolled on your skills, didn't you? No,
Yeah,
you
I
just took your service skills, didn't you? Oh no, you took Jack of all
I rolled
trades.
my skill. But I do go up rank 1.
You do go up to rank 1, which doesn't get you anything.
No.
But you are now done being a prisoner.
I am done being a prisoner.
Cool.
Thank God.
There we go.
All right. Oh. And I am 30 years old and out of the clink.
Way to go, buddy.
All right. And I survived. I finally survived one. Holy cow.
It was prison.
Yeah. Okay. DG.
Now it's my turn again.
Yeah.
So we're starting my third pass.
Term
Here's an
of
agent.
Agent.
Okay, so I roll 2d6 for the survival check.
First of all,
Oh,
let's do
the
this a different
skills. I didn't do my
Yes.
skills.
let's do your skills first, because you always get them first.
Always get my skills. Okay. Skill.
So what table are you rolling?
I'm sticking to personal development. I want to see a 5.
Okay. All right.
Come on. 5. 5! There's my int. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Int plus 1.
Increase your intellect by 1.
My int is 6, which now gives me a 0 modifier.
Yeah, it does.
No more -1
Hell
for
yeah.
this guy. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like rolling a 5 when you need it, bro? Hell yeah.
Okay. Now, roll your survival.
Oh, I've done something to my mouse.
Uh-oh.
Push the button. My,
Did you change your DPI?
I did. I know.
Once I set
Okay, I got
mine,
it. I got it.
I should just unhook those.
Dude, they're the worst. Okay, so I did my personal development, my skill.
Yeah.
So now I roll survival.
You roll your survival, your int plus 5+.
Int 5+, and now I'm at flat.
Now you're flat, so it just has to be a 5 or higher.
Ooh, 6. I rolled a 5
There
and
we
a 1.
go. There we go. So you survive. So roll on the events table.
The events
Actually,
table. 2d6.
Roll 2d6, and I will read it for you.
Here we go. 4 and 1 is 5.
You establish a network of contacts. Gain D3 contacts.
D3 contacts. Roll 3 dice. Not
I think,
like D3 1 2 3.
no, I'm pretty sure it's 3D.
Okay. That's a lot of contacts.
It is. I'm going to just scroll through the actual.
Yeah, you better check that quick because
I'm going
3D is in the hundreds, whereas D3 is in the threes.
It's 1D3.
So yeah, so 1 2 3 4 5 6.
Yes.
1 2 3. Okay, here
Yeah.
we go. I rolled a 4, so that's 2.
2 contacts.
I have 2 contacts. Contacts.
Contact.
Uh-oh. How do I... Stuff's happening. How do I make this go down?
Make what go down?
Trying to add a line, it's not working.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see what you mean.
It's just a single line in here.
That's silly.
All right, yeah.
Put it up at armor. It doesn't matter.
Armor.
Because the chances of us actually playing these characters.
Contact. 2 contacts. Whoa.
We'll play when Nick goes international travels again without me.
Oh no, we got a whole different system to make characters with.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I made a couple contacts.
Alright.
That network of
enough
contacts
is-
was established as the smuggling ring is being brought to its knees.
So that's 3 successes for
That's a 3rd success.
Fit.
Fitzy is on fire over here as an agent.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Agent Fitzy.
Okay, and then I've got to do an advancement roll.
You do.
Okay. Int
So this is
7.
a 7 or higher.
Come on, baby. Let's advance. 5 and 6. Holy.
Hey,
That's 11.
Yeah,
I'm on
are.
like I'm moving. There is no
you're
level
rank
3. There is
now.
no rank 3 bonus, but
Right.
did I take investigate 1?
I think you did.
Investigate. A B C D E F G H. There it is. 1. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, no rank 3 bonus for old Fitzy.
Advance your age to
34.
yeah.
Okay.
Let me just double check my checklist here. If your character is 34,
Mhm.
roll for aging. So roll now. I got it here. 2D. That's not making sense to me.
Is it an aging? Is it a table?
It's at the
There's
bottom.
an
but
aging table at the bottom.
It's not.
Aging table 2D, and then it's got a bunch of minuses.
Yeah. I'm looking here.
I can't help but feel that aging is not spelled correctly. There's no E in aging.
No.
That says aging.
Aging. Aging. Damn you. Aging. Where is aging in the book? Man, I am sorry.
We're learning, everybody.
Okay, while I look for this, Mrs. Nerfy,
Yeah, let's get that.
what is Charlie doing?
Oh, Charlie's not a scholar anymore.
No.
he's not.
So, once again, please know that Mrs. Nerfy's way of doing this is dice roll 4.
So technically,
So-
you could roll if you wanted to roll, because you don't become a prisoner, right? Technically, you could roll 2d6 because there are 12 jobs.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
would have
so
to
I-
remove scholar.
I did that.
Oh.
I got 9. So Charlie, broken and defeated, goes back home to their very rich family that are the upper class. Now, like, keep in mind, Charlie's like a younger cousin of like the younger cousins, so like pretty far down there.
Right. He's got a
'Cause
claim to the
Charlie-
throne, but it's down
No.
the line.
Like, Charlie's social, I think, is like 3. So, but I mean, Charlie's
all
throwing
you need.
themselves on the mercy of their family here
Looks like
to try and get in with impulse.
dilettante needs a social 3+.
Well, I have lots of
Or if you
intelligence.
got int,
though.
yeah, you're good there.
Yeah.
I can't help but feel like if your family's nobles, they all talk like this. Oh,
Well,
Charles, you
again-
must simply try the new wines. They're to die for.
Sorry.
And again, called Charlie, not Charles or Charlotte.
No, but like they call you Charles, right?
Yeah.
Because they're like rich and like.
Hoity-toity.
Oh yes.
Pardon me.
Don't worry, Charles. The pool boy will handle it. Yes. And you're like, I love it.
Sorry to interject here.
No.
TG.
Uh-huh.
So you get 2d6
Mm-hmm.
to roll,
Okay.
and you apply the total number of terms as a negative modifier.
Okay.
So you have four
Terms because
done.
one was university.
So you roll 2d6 minus 4.
Okay. Here we go. So I rolled 12.
That's good, because
Okay.
anything that ends up.
Oh, I thought
with
that was bad.
a
I was like,
positive-
I'm super old now.
No. Any roll that ends up with a positive is no effect.
Okay. Well, there we go.
It's when you dip below that you start reducing characteristics,
Okay.
which is fun.
All right. So Fitzy's doing good.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, Mrs.
I
Nerfy.
apologize. Nerfy.
No,
Yes.
that's okay.
The noble.
So my family's like, hey, that's cool. We're gonna like make you be a secretary, basically. So I'm going into the administrator career in
Okay.
my
So,
noble
like-
family.
So like you came
Yeah.
back as a scholar, and they're like, you can do the books for us.
Yeah, basically, you can take notes.
You took a lot of notes. Just apply that to the.
Charles,
Like I
since
said,
you enjoy
I'm
doing
not
books
high up
so
in
much.
this noble family. Charlie is like way down. So.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Charles, since you enjoy writing in books, here, you might as well do these.
Thank you. You are now going to be the voice of all the noble family for Charlie.
I love it.
Okay,
That's so
so
good.
I roll 2d6, right, to get in.
So,
Uh,
oh yeah, you got to qualify, right?
where is the administrator?
My intellect is 9.
So the qualification. So this is actually something I was going to ask you as you move jobs. So
Mhm.
you move into noble, right? And it says qualification social 10 plus. So does that mean
Yeah.
Mrs. Nerfy's got to make a 10 plus social roll to just even be a noble?
Oh.
Yeah.
My family might not take me.
Yeah.
So then
You might not.
then
Your
you might-
standing might not be high enough with your family.
My family says no.
they
you're no
offered
go.
it to you as a joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a bunch of dicks.
And underneath the job offer was actually the letter from the draft. So you either get drafted into the military for your 4th term, or you become a drifter. So that's up to you. Both are automatic, so you
There's no
can't miss it.
qualification.
can't lose it.
Okay.
It's just whether you choose to join back up into the military that left you high and dry, or
Is the
become a
military
drifter.
high or low?
Rocket's gonna pick it because that's too much pressure.
Look,
I'm going back into the military.
Okay.
What a twist!
What branch of the military?
How many options do I have again? 3?
Army,
There
Navy,
is-
Marines.
I'm going back into the Navy.
No!
The Navy.
They're okay
Alright.
with that though. They saw that my field research, like,
Yeah.
while not perfect,
Mm-hmm.
you know, there was good like base work of it. I was good at like the paperwork.
Yeah.
And so they're like, yeah, okay, you can come back into the Navy.
Is this kind of like
maybe.
the equivalent of like the police commissioner handing the detective back the badge and the gun? It's like, damn it, she's a good detective. You know,
I mean, I graduated from the Navy. I wasn't kicked out.
for sure. But like you've come back, like you left the branch and now you've come back and they're like, welcome aboard. It's as if your locker never cleared out.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
Where's
So
Navy? What number is that?
8.
Thank you.
Page
Amazing.
18 in the document.
So the Navy, hey?
In the Navy.
Okay, so you can enter the draft at your old rank if you had any. I don't think you did. I think you're still a recruit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And I have to
then,
pick line crew, engineer, gunner, or flight.
yes.
Or do I still have to qualify?
Nope.
No, you're
Nope,
automatically pulled in,
I'm
right?
in the Navy.
Okay.
You are you are conscripted.
So then, yeah, are
Okay.
you like a grunt,
Okay.
engineer, gunner, or are you the pilot? Because you were the pilot when you left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
And
a
that's
pilot
where I
before.
got my Roy Lichtenstein rival
The
because
Liechtenstein.
I was like, this is how you do this move. And he's like, no, you don't. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Charlie
Yes.
maneuver.
The Charlie
Mhm.
maneuver.
And now
Correct.
that's like in the book.
That's how
of
people
you do
fly
it.
ships.
Okay, the only problem is that my dexterity is at a 2.
Hmm.
So
And you acknowledge that this time.
yeah.
Maybe.
Like once again, I have the intellect to know that you can do that move.
So
Not
How's-
necessarily that I can do that.
How
move.
is your
You-
intellect?
My intellect is amazing.
you don't have
It's
to
at a
be-
9.
You don't have to go back in as a pilot. You can shift specialties and go in as a
Maybe you
engineer
came. Maybe
or
you
gunner.
came back in as a specialist technician. Maybe your scholarly kitty planet adventures made you a specialist of some type.
Okay, so I rolled and it did come up line crew.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I mean, hey,
Well,
So that's where I am.
you
is
accepted
where we're
the
going with
fact that you didn't want to be a pilot again and you just wanted to blend in.
Yeah.
you were married
I mean,
to that mop and bucket
Charlie's
now.
pretty disgraced over everything. Like especially like going to the noble family and being like, give me any job, and they're like,
Yes, we'll make you our accountant. Look at this.
Just
I hate them. I
here.
hate your family. They're awful.
so mean. There's a reason why I left that damn water planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Okay, so you qualify automatically.
Yeah.
So roll on some skills and training, please. Pick a table between personal development, skill services, and line crew.
Okay, so we're doing service skills.
Okay.
And mechanic.
Mechanic. Heck yeah. So increase your mechanic by 1.
Okay, so it's at 0. So now I get 1 on that, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
That's a bonus with being in the military. Those are flat boosts to your stats. Eh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So now roll for survival. This is an intellect 5 or higher.
2 dice, right?
2 dice. Yeah.
4 plus 1.
You make it. That's a 5 in my books. So roll on the events table. Roll 2d6 for me.
Wait, oh crap. 3.
3. You join a gambling circle on board. Gain Gambler 1 or Deception 1. You pick.
Deception.
Okay. If you wish, you may throw Gambler 8 or higher, If you succeed, gain an extra benefit roll from this career. If you fail, you lose 1 benefit roll from this career.
She's got 1 benefit roll already, right? Because you did one pass of the Navy to begin with.
You were successful in your survival last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so first I'm adding deception no matter what, right?
Mm-hmm. You get
Okay.
deception 1. It was.
And
then you have to make a choice if you want to
I'm
make a
gonna
gamble.
You're gonna
I'm gonna
gamble.
gamble.
What was it?
Okay,
8 plus?
Yeah.
So hold on.
Oh,
Your gambling skill is at nothing.
Yeah.
So you roll at a -3.
What?
oh.
Yeah.
Why is it a -3?
Untrained.
Does it have a 0 or is it blank?
If it's blank,
You're gambling.
blank.
Oh.
it's at a -3.
You might not want to gamble because I think that's an impossible roll, isn't it? 2d6 -3 would be 12 to be a 9. You'd have to roll an 11 or a 12.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
The risk taker.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No! It was
Oh
off by 1!
no! So close. So
Oh,
close.
No.
So
Can I give her a +1? Can I aid?
Unfortunately, no, you can't. So you're gambling away, and you're like, I think
One more throw.
I got this roll in the hat. You throw, and it does not come up. Everybody laughs and grabs
Charlie.
your.
Charlie just needs a hug. Charlie's having a rough go.
I
Yeah.
just want my gray poupon.
Okay, so roll your advancement now, please, and
Got
that's
this, Charlie.
an education of 7 or higher with 2d6.
6.
6.
You don't have an
advance.
education bonus?
I have a -1 education.
Oh no!
bonus.
All right. So with that, you lose the benefit roll from this term, but you still keep the 1 from your first term.
Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Charlie's going through a rough patch in their life.
Poor Charlie.
Okay, advance your age up to age 34, and now roll 2d6.
And are we all, what was it, -4? +4?
-4.
-4. Like we've all done 4, right?
So it's 2d6 -4.
So I have 8.
Okay. You're okay. As long as it's a plus number, you're fine.
So basically,
Nothing
if she rolled a 3, then we have a problem.
Then we have an issue.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Okay. So, next up is Rocket.
Okay. I'm trying to determine where Vlad goes from here.
Are you not a pirate anymore?
No,
No,
I didn't survive
was-
that term.
He was forced out.
So if I wanted to go back into it, I'd have to requalify.
Mm.
I think I would like to try becoming a citizen as a
As a cover-up.
I gotta lay low, man.
Yeah.
So here's the background here. Vlad was a former broker who was driven out of business by the sudden imposition of punishing imperial trade restrictions. And he took this very hard into heart, becoming a space pirate and enjoying a modicum of success before running afoul of my new enemy, Detective Varys Cullen. Vlad and Detective Kellen had been using each other for information. Vlad giving out vague information on opposing pirate factions, Kellen repaying this with the occasional patrol pattern data. However, during one job, things didn't go exactly as planned, and Vlad's crew ended up having to blast their way out of the situation. And while Vlad is an accomplished gunner, and he did manage to disable most of the crafts chasing them, one of those ships he disabled ended up floating into the flight path of another ship, and the resulting collision ended up causing a number of severe injuries. One of these injured parties was Kellen's wife, who was a passenger on a routine transport ship. And yes, this collision did leave her severely injured, which in turn the relationship between Vlad and Varys Kellen quite sour, intensifying determination to bring Vlad to justice. And now Varys, who was Varys Kellen, Detective Varys Kellen, and I don't know why I keep spelling it wrong. He was once willing to bend the rules for moral benefit, and now sees Vlad as a dangerous criminal who needs to be stopped at any cost. So, thank you, ChatGPT, for helping me right now. Yeah, Vlad needs to lay low, and it's either try doing the drifter thing, or be a citizen, or yeah.
What kind of citizen are you?
Well, it would have to be something like laying low. It would either be a colonist or worker. But I'm looking at the survival tables, and my stats don't go so well on them.
You're not much for endurance.
My endurance is a -1.
Well, unless you're going to be a scavenger for a drifter, that's the only one that's not endurance.
My intention on this character was to try to become like a noble entertainer artist.
Well, entertainer's an option.
Basically, be like a useless bum. But the rules didn't go that way. He obviously became a space pirate gunner. Who, anyway. So I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to qualify for citizen role, which is an education role. I need to hit a 5+, but because I've had 2 careers before this, I have -2 on this as well.
Okay.
I don't know if I can actually hit that.
Okay.
Is the qualification roll is a 1d6 or is it a 2d6?
Qualification is
2d6.
2d6.
Okay, well that changes things. I was thinking it was a 1d6.
I don't know if you just heard the crash, but you definitely crashed stuff down. And
didn't hear any crash, but
okay. Well, in that case, I'm actually going to change gears and become an entertainer, shooting for the artist role. Basically, he's going to go lay low
and write hollow novels.
Yeah.
Write bad fanfic. Yeah.
Oh,
under his new name.
You're the You're creating the Barclay Initiative.
Yeah. So I need to roll a Dex or Int 5+.
Mm-hmm. Which is hittable, I'm assuming, for you.
Yeah.
What's your highest stat?
Well, they're both zeros.
Oh, okay.
For mods.
So then, basically, you need to roll 2d6 7 or higher.
Yes. Which
that's reasonable,
crap, right? That's an average roll, right? I got an 8.
You did it.
Cool.
You're qualified, baby. You get them service skills.
Okay. All right. So service skills,
Art.
Which I've already got art.
Then you
I've
just
already got carouse.
Deception.
I've already got deception.
Drive.
I already have drive.
Persuade.
Do I have persuade? I already have persuade, and I already have
steward. So you're good.
I already have the service skills for an entertainer.
So now he has to make his survival check to determine if it's a mishap or an event.
That's right.
Okay. I'm getting
And
this.
is that a 1 or 2d6?
That's it.
2d6
They're all
as well.
2d6 unless it specifically says otherwise.
Yeah. See, DG's getting it.
I'm getting it, dude. 100%.
It's not that hard.
It's not that bad. Nope.
Yeah.
No, actually, I would go so far as to say that it's actually quite simple. Really.
Yeah.
I've
there's
been
no-
rolling 1d6.
What's that?
Oh, have you?
You've only been
Yeah.
rolling one? Oh, dude. That's why you
So I
haven't
could
been
still
passing.
this could still be a space pirate. That whole thing could have been done. It's done now, and I'm totally fine with going this way because the story is
No.
interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all the
sorry.
checks are 2d6.
Two.
Okay, so I need to hit a social roll of 6+, but I have a +1 to my social skill.
You good.
That's my
You got
highest
this,
stat.
man.
I didn't survive.
No! What'd you roll?
A 5.
Oh,
Oh,
you just barely. You
no.
rolled a 5, but you got a +1, I thought.
No, I rolled a 4.
Oh, you rolled a 4.
I rolled a 3 and a
no.
1.
No.
Well, that's a 6 and a 1.
Dang, dude.
So
So now
what do
you
we-
get a mishap,
That's
right?
a mishap. Right. That's a 1d6.
Mishap
That's a 4.
is a 1d6, a 4.
I am betrayed by a peer. One of your contacts or allies betrays you, ending your career. That contact or ally becomes a rival or an enemy. If I do not have a contact or an ally, then I'm betrayed by someone I never saw coming and still gain a rival or an enemy.
So
I gained
do you have
another...
Do you have a contact or an ally?
I don't.
Then you gain one.
Somebody from your old... Someone stumbled across your old pirating days,
Yeah.
your records.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was it?
Betrayed by a peer. Somebody betrayed that he never saw coming. And he still gains a rival or an enemy.
One of your pirating buddies comes into the pub that you're in and notices who you are and sits down
It's
beside
like,
you.
Vlad!
Yeah.
What do you
I don't think it'd be like a paramour that he had on his last pirate ship that he just like ghosted. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Vlad doesn't do
No.
that.
Oh.
She walks right up to
You
Vlad
had
and
to ghost
slaps.
them when you were like when you had to run away from being a pirate. You ghosted them, and then they've been searching for you.
Vlad doesn't have time. Vlad is so anti-imperial. He's got no room in his heart for paramour, para-romance, anything like
This
this.
girl just walks right up to Vlad, slaps him across the face. How dare you?
How dare I don't even know you.
Is that it then, Finn? What happens now?
Sorry, you rolled.
Because there's no advancement now, because he's done, right?
Okay, so he took his skill.
Took his... Oh, you didn't take your skill. You didn't do
Oh.
your 1d6 skill.
Roll your skill.
You gotta pick on your platform here.
Oh, right. Which was artist, right?
Either artist, personal development, or advanced education if your education is higher than is
and
10 or higher.
service skills.
He already
No,
took
I'm
his
gonna
service
try
skills.
for-
Oh, and you can pick from service
Oh.
skills.
I'm going to try on the personal development one.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a 6. I get jack of all trades.
Get jack of all trades.
And that's the one
Heyo.
that puts 0 in everything?
Yeah, so you would no longer roll at a -3. You roll at a straight
0.
DM. Yeah, a 0.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So jack of all trades is really cool because you can get it multiple times.
Oh, you can increase
Whoa.
all your stats.
You can increase all of your stats up to
Or skills,
3
I mean.
times. Yeah.
Cool.
I could be wrong. Maybe you can't. Maybe the rest of your skills. I'd have to.
You
read
can
further
today.
into it.
That's all that matters.
No, Jack of all trades I know can only go up to 3.
Okay.
But your regular skill advancement, I think you can probably go as high as you want. Like you'd be really good at one skill if you rolled that all the time, right?
Right.
And I was looking up mustering out and benefits. You get a benefit roll for every term, whether you survived or not.
Okay.
So
you're gonna get those.
Yeah.
Except
for
you lost.
Mrs.
gambled
Nerfy
away.
You
lost
gambled one away.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus. Make sure you remember where you went.
Yes. Make sure you remember where you went.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Is there a mustering out for university?
No.
So that's it, right? Like I'm done with this one, and now I'm 34 years
Yes.
old.
If you
I'm glad it's
didn't
34 years old.
Yes, if you didn't advance,
Well, I didn't survive, so how can I advance?
you didn't survive. You rolled on the mishap table,
Mm-hmm.
you got your thing, and that's it. Yeah. Now you are 34 years old, so roll 2d6 for me.
9.
-4 is a 5, so you are fine. All right. Next up is Rudy.
Rudy.
What in the good golly is Rudy doing now?
Rudy's fresh out of prison.
Oh, he is fresh out of prison, and he is going to be a stand-up blue-collar citizen. He is going to earn
A
He's
decent
got-
wage.
yes,
Good day's
he's
work.
got- His parole officer is checking in on him quite regularly over these next 4 years, and he is just doing the straight and narrow. And oh God, I hope this works. All right, here
You're
we
giving
go.
your bad luck to me, hopefully.
No, Finny.
No, it's okay. Because my education is, I had to roll a 5+.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Oh, you're good.
I have a 0 modifier, so I am.
You are a blue collar working man.
I am a working man. I am packing groceries like a MFer. You know, bread on top, eggs on the bottom,
Right.
as it should be. If you have 2 loaves of bread, I stick the eggs in between, though.
Makes sense.
Because they're more important.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I get the service skills.
I can read them out to
And
you. Or do you already have them?
I have. I was reading as well, and we were doing this a little bit wrong. Only for your first career do you get all of the service skills. Every time after that, any other career, you get to pick one.
Oh, I haven't
Get
been doing
all.
that.
That's okay. You haven't changed careers.
I haven't changed careers, so I'm good
No,
then.
But the rest of us, it's fine. Not a big deal. We're taking all the service skills we can get because we need it. So drive, flyer, I already have. Streetwise, I already have. Melee, I have. Steward. Steward's a new one. Steward is a 0. Profession, I already have. Okay. And I get to roll on the worker table, which is that's 1D, not 2. It's a 2, so I get mechanic increased.
Nice.
I am mechanic 2 now.
No bonus for your rank.
Let's see if I survive being a worker. Endurance 4 plus my modifier is a -1. That's double 5s. -1 is still a 9. I survive.
So
Hell
now you get an
yeah.
event.
Events table. Here we go. 10. You gain experience in a technical field as a computer operator or surveyor.
This makes sense.
Increase electronics or engineer by 1 level.
This makes sense with your skill bonus that you got.
It does. Yes. So, engineer. I feel like being an engineer today. So, my engineer is increased to 0. And I roll for advancement.
This is education roll, baby.
Education is an 8+, and I have a -1 with a
You got
9
this.
plus.
9, 10, 11, 12.
It's not.
But you know what? You survived.
I survived, and that's all that matters. I don't want a promotion right now.
No,
I'm trying
you're
I'm
just-
trying to keep clean.
Just enjoying this
my-
time in your life.
Exactly. I'm just doing me and keeping out of the bad.
Mm-hmm.
So age goes up to 34. Here comes my 2d6 for my aging. That is a 8 minus 4 is 4. I am okie dokie.
So we all made it to
So-
34.
We all made it to 34. Now, the question is, does anybody want to continue with their careers?
Well, I don't have one.
Does anybody want to continue
Do
living?
we want one more round of careers, you're saying?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the decision we're making. One more rounds of careers,
No.
or do we get the
So-
party started now?
Right now, we can finish our character. You can finish your character. This is your traveler. He's ready to go, or she. Personally, Rudolph has a little bit more development to do, so he's going to do at least one more round.
Yeah, Vlad is too.
Okay.
Vlad would
Uh,
like to, figure out where he belongs. He's been run out of being a broker. He's been run out of being a pirate. He thought he had a good thing going with that, but it didn't work out. He was doing okay as an artist until his stupid crew showed up. And
Ruined
Glad it-
everything.
Vlad and Rudy are two souls spinning through the universe. Oh,
so I was thinking that I would try my hand at trying to qualify for the same thing, but with the blue collar worker role.
okay. DG, are you continuing on?
Yeah, if we're
is-
doing one more year, I'm all
No,
in. I'm going the
You
agent
don't have to.
path. No, I'll do it.
All right.
Fitzy is he's eyeing up that promotion. He heard that there's a
Okay.
special agent promotion on the table.
Yeah, you did.
Take the ferry cost a nickel.
So he
And in those days,
thought he
Welcome
would push
in.
it one more year.
Serth Brutus came in and has raided us as we create our characters in Traveler. Welcome in, friends.
Welcome in.
The Fox Lord raid. We've come for your tables and your tops. Well,
nice.
all right. No, just kidding.
Let me.
If that's what we're doing.
We never thought.
Welcome in, everybody. Really appreciate you rating in. We're at the tail end of our creation of Traveler. If you're not familiar with Traveler, it is a tabletop RPG that is what did we say? Kind of like Firefly-y, Star Trek-y,
Firefly, Star Trek.
futuristic space RPG.
Yeah,
2d6 system, a lot of fun. We're enjoying it.
it is. Yeah, we are. And in there's a saying for Traveler, and the saying is there's a table for that.
There's a table
Anything
for
you-
that.
Anything you want, there's a table.
I love it.
Yeah. So DG, you are continuing on being
I'm-
an agent.
I'm gonna continue my agent path. So I start this by taking a skill.
Yes,
That's where we start.
that's where we start.
Okay.
So
I'm
Roll-
going
roll on
to.
your
I've
skill
been. You know
table.
what? It's been personal development this entire time. I'm going to continue that path.
you're working on yourself while also
I
working.
have been
Yeah.
really pushing hard on myself here. I'm looking at the alternatives here, and I think that's just the way to go.
Okay.
Well, maybe this is the time that I do a roll in my intelligence. Okay, I'm gonna take a Mrs. Nerfy.
First of all, you're corporate, but okay.
No, I thought. Oh, I am corporate. Yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna take a page out of Mrs. Nerfy's book. 1, 2, and 3, personal development. 4, 5, and 6, we're going corporate.
All right.
It's a 1. We're going personal development. I've always said building my own personal skills is one of the most important things.
That's right.
Okay, so here we go. Personal development. It's a 1. I got some gun combat this time.
You spent 4 years living at the gun range.
Okay, so my gun combat is at 0. Those all become 1?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
No,
Just
one becomes
One becomes 1, but I've been marking them all because we haven't been doing subclasses up till now.
Yeah.
So-
So subclasses.
Actually, I'll keep that as 0 since
When you get a skill such that has multiple subclasses in 0, you're trained in all of those subclasses at the same time.
Oh, so they are all 1 then.
But no, 0 is trained.
0 is
Right.
trained, and then 1 is specializing.
Yes. So now you get to pick 1 as being a 1.
Okay.
So say
I just made the top one, and
Yeah.
then we'll have to come back with the
and you-
subclasses.
we'll decide which one's which.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's whichever you want to get real.
Makes
Good
sense. We don't get crunchy with it. Okay, so now I have to make my survival check. Right?
Yes.
Survival check. Come on, baby.
Which
Yo!
is it 5 or higher.
5 or higher. Okay. So Brutus, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. They were playing Cyberpunk Red for a zombie apocalypse game. That sounds fun
I see
too.
that. That is cool. That
Okay, so
sounds-
I rolled a 6.
all right.
So we're good.
That means you survive. Perfect. Roll 2d6 for me.
Another 2d6. A 6 and a 4 is 10. That one got ya.
You are given specialist training in vehicles. Gain 1 in drive 1, fly 1, pilot 1, or gunner 1.
Well, I got to pick. Drive,
Drive,
fly,
fly, pilot, or
pilot.
gunner.
gunner. I think it's going to be drive.
Okay. So drive would be like ground vehicles,
Yeah.
obviously.
That would make sense. So I got in a high-speed chase, right?
Yeah.
So I was leading this caravan where we had just finished closing out this like gang violence case, right? And my truck, I'm driving because our driver got shot and killed, and I had to jump in the driver's
Okay.
seat and drive, and out the window, Fast and Furious style, I'm like, let's go, and they was
Trial by-
dead, and then I had to get in there.
Yeah.
That's why
trial by fire.
That's why I got gun combat and drive.
I like that. I like
That's
that.
what increased there.
All right.
Okay, so
Now you roll
now we do advancement.
because your special agent is on the line here. And that is intellect
it's 7
7
plus,
or higher.
and thankfully with my increase to int last time, I'm at a 0. So I have to
Yes.
roll 7 or higher.
Roll a straight 7 or higher.
6 and 6. I rolled a 12.
What?
I want to grab my camera and bring it down here.
Well, now we have to say
Special Agent Fitzy.
Special Agent Fitzy on the case.
Oh,
All
man,
right.
I'm so excited.
you-
And I got gun combat again.
You got gun combat 1. So if you already have gun combat 1, it doesn't do anything
Damn
for you.
it. I can have a different gun combat one though.
Yes, you can.
Special Agent. Man, we are a motley crew.
Okay, increase your age to age.
Gun combat. 1. Age 38.
Yes.
Roll 2d6.
2d6 minus 5 now.
Right, so we want to roll high. 6 and 4. 10 minus 5. 5.
So 5. All right.
I can use 2 different kinds of guns. Versatility's king. See, that's the kind of thinking. That's the kind of thinking Fitzy O'Connor uses while chasing down the bad guys. Handgun didn't work. Let's get the shotgun, baby. Let's go. I'm corporate rank 4, special agent.
Right. Shit, yeah. Look at you.
Dude, I'm the best.
Okay. And you didn't get any debuffs from being old. Okay.
That's
This
it.
is Nerfy.
Okay.
Are you
okay.
continuing on a career or?
Yeah, Charlie, like, using the anthropology skills has, like, figured out how to, like, fit in with the crew and just, like, you know, move away from the cat planet incident.
Right.
So yeah, they're gonna just stay in the Navy.
Okay.
Question though, was I supposed to have a rank?
You are rank 1.
Rank 1. So there's rank 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you start? Where do you start?
Oh.
But I guess you did one rank. You were rank 0 before. You come back in at 0? Or
Yeah,
1?
you come back in at 0.
Okay.
And so, but
Sorry.
then as advancement makes you go up. Did you make your
Yes.
advancement roll?
So am I now an able space hand?
Did
Am I
you
stuck in
make
the sun?
Did you make your advancement roll?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you made your advancement roll, you should be an able
Yep.
space hand.
Okay.
You are an able space hand.
Oh, there's 2. There's an enlisted and an officer.
Yes, you are an enlisted.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm definitely just
Because you
enlisted.
got drafted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
How do you become an
And
officer?
then-
You have to get a commission from being
Educated?
educated.
Okay.
Or you can roll a social of 8+
Okay, I get you.
and become an officer.
Okay,
Officer.
so my mechanic is already at 1, so does it go up to
It's-
2 now?
It stays at
Stays at
1.
1 unless there
Unless
is
there's
multiples, and then now you can
There-
have 2 that are at 1.
That's
There
right.
is not. Okay, what do you want me to roll first?
Okay, so first off, let's do your skills and training.
So that's personal development, skills, and line crew, right?
Yeah.
100%, Sarah. Thank
Okay.
you so much for coming and
So
finding
we're
us
doing
out. I
service
will
skills.
find you after the stream and send you a follow
And
too.
number 5.
Because I'd like to come and check out your
mechanic.
stream too.
Mechanic.
Um,
So increase
yeah,
your mechanic.
absolutely.
to
Tabletop games are
1 more
so
rank.
good.
So mechanic 2, I believe.
I appreciate you here hanging out. I appreciate the follow.
Cool.
Have
Okay,
an awesome
now,
sleep. Thanks for hanging out with us.
You need to roll your survival, which is a intellect of 5 or higher.
8.
You survive. So roll 2d6 for your events table.
Another 8.
Heyo. Your vessel participates in a diplomatic mission.
Mm.
Gain 1 of recon, diplomat, steward, or a contact.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my d4.
Yeah.
1 is
1 is recon.
recon. All right.
All right. So you get recon 1.
Recon 1.
Even if you weren't trained in it, you get recon 1 automatically.
I mean, I already had my diplomat, so they kind of like put me
There you
in
go.
there. My anthropology skills. It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And now,
Now, let's roll some advancement. That is an education of 7 or higher.
oh, I'm screwed. Because I think my education is -1.
That's
You got
alright.
this. I'm believing in the dice.
5.
Okay,
So 4.
they let you down
Damn it.
brutally.
Damn these dice.
But that's okay. You just
You're not
you did
trying to
your-
rank up.
Nope.
yeah, you're hitting the end of your workable lifespan, so
you
want
realize this is a comfy place to be in.
Coast to the end. Yeah.
You know, I've got my contacts. I know like who can get me like good cheese in the meal line.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Gruyere.
Yeah.
Fancy cheese.
Who to be on shift with to do stuff.
Your
Yeah.
focus has shifted from the academic to the pleasurable.
Yes. I like to observe people just for my own pleasure now.
You find the
Doesn't
finer
sound right.
things in life more pleasurable than a comfy chair.
Yeah.
Okay. Rocket. What
Mm.
is Vlad up to?
Age.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Nerfy. Yes. Age. You are now 38. And you need to roll 2d6 minus 5.
I got a 10, so.
All right. That's a positive number. That's all that matters.
38
Cool.
and looking great.
Yeah. Okay. Rocket. Vlad is entertaining. Or
Vlad is no
head-
longer.
he's-
Vlad is on the run again.
Yes, he's trying to find.
He was the
himself lost.
Vlad on the run. Vlad on the run.
So I have 3 options in my head. So I'm going to roll one of these.
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2, I go for the citizen route.
Okay.
3 or 4, I go for the drifter route. And a 5 or 6, I go for the scout.
All right.
That's a 4. So I'm going drifter.
Drifter, the scum of the universe.
You auto qualified.
Automatic qualification. Oh, right. And in this one, I'm going for the wanderer because
Okay.
Vlad is of the opinion that every time he tries to settle into something, he just gets run off. So why doesn't he just keep moving?
Yeah. Just bounce from port to port as needed. Find the odd job here and there.
Makes sense.
Yep. So I guess I get to choose one of these service skills.
Just take them all. That's
what we've been doing up till now.
That's what we've
I have
been
12
doing the
trades,
whole.
so I've already got them all.
Oh
Yeah, and that's the other
I
thing that we've
guess.
been finding too, is like as the careers have been going around, we kind of have them all, right?
Yeah. So
Which one are you? Are you a barbarian, a wanderer, or a scavenger?
Wanderer.
Wanderer. You're a space bum.
So
Yeah.
pick one service skill, and then this makes sense now to me because once you have
You
them
would
all
increase
at
them.
0, it would increase it. Yeah.
So pick one and increase it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I will pick either stealth or survival.
I would feel, if you're looking for input, I would feel like as a wanderer, a space bum living hand to mouth in the slums, both make sense, but survival kind of would eke it out because you're literally like doing whatever it takes just to stay alive. But I guess stealth makes sense too, because you need to do it in
Trying to
hiding
hide
from the fuzz and from the guy who
Yeah.
busted you as an artist. Flip coin.
Yeah, I'm going with stealth on that.
Okay.
I'll buy stealth up. Okay, so at this point, I just qualified, so I don't roll for one of the skills in training, or I do roll for.
No,
the
you
skills in
do.
Yes,
So
you
you get your service skill when you enter a new career, and then you roll on the tables, the wanderer, the personal development, or the service skills tables.
Yeah.
A 1d6.
Okay, and if I land on something, I increase it by 1.
Whatever it is, yeah. Whichever table you choose, and it's a 1d6.
Okay, I'm going to try rolling on the personal development table.
Okay.
And I know which one I'm hoping for.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 6. Nailed it.
Don't go off cock.
Love it.
Nice.
That's what you needed.
I like it.
Things are turning around for Vlad.
So Glad automatically rolls at a +1.
I feel like as you're like skulking around the alleys and in the spaceports, you're picking up all sorts of skills, so it makes sense.
Sorry, you do not roll everything. You roll only your untrained skills at +1. So there's a difference, right?
Yeah. So that's not zeros in everything.
It's not. No, it's not zeros in everything.
Zeros.
It's zeros on things that you aren't trained in already, that don't have zeros already.
Now the problem is that when I
They're
got
all
that
mixed
grade
in.
Yeah,
zero,
you
I
threw
put zeros in everything.
Yeah, I know. That's all right.
Which is the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is until
Until this
now,
moment.
where you get Jack of all trades 1, which turns all of those zeros that you weren't trained in into
Pick
ones.
Pick
now.
half your zeros and pump them to +1.
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to leave them all at 0.
Okay.
And then when a roll comes up for Jack of all trades, I will just go like where I'm like, okay, roll for electronics. I'll be like, Jack of all trades, give me that +1.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
Sure.
So Jack of all trades is +1. I was kind of actually hoping for the 2 so I could pump my endurance and get rid of the
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of
-1
mine.
I have on
I
that,
saw where you're
'cause
going
I
with that.
have to roll for my survival.
Because it's
right?
survival time. Yep.
Okay. Roll for survival. 8 plus now.
I got a 9.
Whoa!
All right. So you survive. So roll 2d6.
Time to
for the
event.
events table.
That would be a 10.
Life on the
Uneven.
edge hones your abilities. Increase any skill you already have by 1 level.
Nice.
So could I do that? Do Jack of all trades?
Jack of all trades does not count as a skill.
Oh,
So you
That's
pick
why it's-
one skill.
That's why it's not in the skills.
I would, for your Jack of all trades, if I were you, I would look at all the zeros you have on your sheet, count them up, divide it in half, and increase that many by 1.
yeah, but the problem is there's a lot of zeros.
Right. But
Um,
that's because you would have added in, like right now if I did it.
I feel like narratively, the extra point should go into stuff. Because that's the skill I got for picking it, and I survived, so I'm going to attribute it to this stuff.
If I was to get Jack of all trades right now, I have 43 untrade skills.
Yeah.
Right? You had a few more than me because you jumped around. I would say it's probably fair to say that you probably put zeros on 20 skills. So if
Yeah,
if it were me,
honestly,
I
I
would
don't
roll.
think
I would roll out 20 things and give them +1.
It's alright. I'm not too stressed about it. So now I need to roll for the
Now you
advancement
got to
rate.
advance.
Yeah.
Is there ranks? Oh,
Which
there is
is-
ranks. Oh, there's not Wanderer ranks.
Wait,
7
does advancing
plus.
as a wanderer even do anything? Well, I get streetwise +1 if I get there. That is an 8. 6 plus 2.
That's higher than 7, as long as you're not a
Right on.
negative int.
I don't. I have a 0.
So
Uh,
streetwise 1, baby.
But there's no actual rank.
No title. You're
No.
just a rank 2 wanderer or
No.
rank 1 wanderer.
I counted up my untrained skills. I have 32 untrained skills. And I've taken every service skill that's come my way.
Yeah.
So
That's what I was saying. It would be about like 15 to 20.
Yeah.
I will go through later, and because I've got it written out how things happened, I'll go through
Yeah.
later.
That
and
makes
figure
sense.
out which skills should show zeros, and then blank out the rest of them.
yeah.
So
like I say, there's such a slim chance of us playing these characters because I'm enjoying this character creation so much. We're going to do it again when
Just
we
gonna
actually
keep
play
making
this.
characters. Okay.
Unless
So this
you
is my-
fall in love.
This is my favorite part of like doing stuff. Is like
Oh,
building
yeah.
the characters in the background. So
Yeah.
even if this character's played, it's gonna be going to Nerfy to play, and I'll just make it more fun.
Exactly. Yeah.
Charlie.
All right.
So I think that's it.
That is it.
All right.
Increase your age to age 38.
All right, and then I need to roll.
And then you need to roll 2d6
Minus
minus 5.
That would be a 2.
You rolled a 2?
I rolled a 7.
Oh,
Oh, okay. That's good.
I was like, this
anything
is the
above
first one.
0 is good.
Okay.
All right. Cool. All right.
Still looking
Good
good.
job. Now it's old Rudy.
Rudy's still a
Rudy.
citizen?
He is still a citizen. He did not rank up in citizen, but that's okay.
He's
because
just enjoying his time.
His parole officer is not coming along too often anymore. We're kind of
Did you-
sussed that all out.
Did you say he's a garbage man? What did you say his job is?
He was a bagging. He was a grocery
Begging
man.
groceries. Right.
Begging
Right,
groceries. yeah.
right. Okay.
And very
s-
good at his job.
Very
very
good.
caring.
Very.
He's
very
making a name
articulate.
for himself. Fastest checkout in the East Quadrant.
I got the fastest barcode scanner.
Yeah, you have it in like a
I
gun
got it
holster.
holster. Yeah. Like they use barcode.
Is that an
right?
option for Gunner? Is
Barcode gun.
Oh, so you get your service skill.
I already picked my service skills.
You no,
I
don't
don't
you
get
get +1 on one of these?
Not for.
Oh, you
staying
stayed
in
on.
a-
Right, that's only
I'm
if you get a
staying
new
on.
one. Okay, never mind.
So I'm going to roll on the professional development table
Okay,
and hope to God
what are you
I get
trying to
something
see?
fun.
Endurance?
Uh,
Oh, there's no
my
endurance.
education went up. So my education bumped up to a 9,
Nice.
which gives me now, I believe that's a +1.
Ah, that sounds right.
Heck yeah. All right. Now for my survival.
Let's go, buddy.
Survival is
Endurance +4.
+4, which I have a -1. So 5 or higher. That's double 6s.
Ooh.
So 12. Smashed it. I am thriving. At
Yeah, you're
this.
doing good.
you are the big boy?
This was
I'm the
this was your
bag boy.
calling.
Yeah. If only he'd found that out after college.
Yeah.
Events table. 6 and 3 is 9.
Okay.
You are rewarded with your diligence or cunning. Gain DM +2 on your next advancement check.
Okay.
All
Ooh.
right. So
You participated in a grocery bagging competition.
a bag off.
With only the most delicate of fruit from the various
Yeah.
products.
Yeah,
That's right.
It was the type of grocery bagging competition where they hand you a dozen eggs at the beginning and the end of a
Yes.
grocery order.
Yeah.
Yes. They split the 24 eggs up, and they put a whole bunch of delicates in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah.
And everything.
And you
else.
got first
Usually
place.
bruised nipple,
And I magically undid the bottom of the bag and slipped the last carton of eggs underneath there.
What
That's
a
right.
champion. Okay, so you get a
uh,
+2 here then.
I get an
And
endurance +2.
no, it's education. So and you said your education
Oh,
is
it's
9.
education. Yes.
So you
right.
get a +1. So you're actually rolling at a +3 then, correct?
So yeah. So that's education 5 or higher. I got to roll a 5 or higher.
Let's go, buddy.
On the dice.
It's time to advance.
11.
Dude,
This is his calling. All right.
did you advance before?
No,
No, you're rank 1 now.
I'm rank 1.
Okay. I thought you were
So
going
I
to be a
don't get
technician.
anything.
I was
That's
like,
all right.
you are
That's all right.
a grocery paper technician.
I feel like at the very least he's training the new people at
Yeah.
this
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
not giving seminars yet on it, but
No,
training the new
that's
people.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one who provides the master class.
Yeah.
I am the trainer.
Yeah.
Soon I'll get to the checkout, but
Right.
For
yeah, they
now,
don't trust
we're
you
back.
on the buttons yet.
that's right.
No.
Okay. My age is 38. Here is my roll for my aging. That's real close. That's a 6 on the dice. So -5 gives me a +1. I am okie dokie.
Okay.
All right.
Now we're
That
all
big boy
38.
life almost did you in.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking the time here. It's 11:15, so that's up to you guys if you want to.
Well, what do you
I
get?
am very hot and tired, so
Okay.
Probably a
we'll
good
call it
point.
there.
so you just see like me keeps getting redder and redder as the nights
Yeah,
are going
yeah.
on.
Like getting
hey.
a sunburn inside.
Yeah.
So here are our characters.
I love it.
Yeah,
Wow,
this was a lot of fun.
We've got Fitzy,
Fitzy.
the special agent.
Special Agent Fitzy O'Connor.
Yes, he went into college or university, graduated with honors, I believe.
With honors.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then he went on to become an agent.
Yeah.
And stuck with it and just knocked it out of the park, one term after another. And then we can roll our benefits whenever, but
We can do it another
all the
time.
benefits are, I believe we get maximum of 3 rolls for money, and the rest have to be benefits. And that all depends on which career you were in at that time for that role. So, yeah.
Okay.
And then, of course, with Charlie, the cash rolls would be what gives you your bionic lungs back, because
Yes.
you'll be able to pay for them then.
But so if I got fired from my job, does that mean I don't get
No,
roll
you
for that?
still get a benefit roll. You still get
Okay.
paid for that.
But you're not
Yeah.
allowed to continue
okay,
that
okay.
go.
Yeah,
But
you
I
still-
did lose my one benefit though.
You did lose your one benefit for gambling. You gambled that one away, unfortunately.
I was
And
trying to buy my way back into the noble family. I was desperate.
and so what the benefits represent is your pay over that year, or the amount that you got to save over those 4 years, right?
Yeah.
To carry forward. So yeah. Thank you guys for putting up with my newfound love for a
this is
tabletop
good.
game.
We're gonna have to do this a little bit more often. We'll do character creation streams. This is a lot of fun.
I want to like streamline this somehow for it to be like a dinner party game. I don't know how, but there's got to be some way to like make it so that
you make a traveler one shot and you just make this happen. With 2d6, I feel you could bring literally anybody into it, because d20s seem to like intimidate people, but like 2d6, they're basically playing like Monopoly with that.
Yeah.
Everybody's got 2d6.
Right?
Every board game they've ever played
And
has
you-
had 2d6.
You could streamline it by creating like the start of a character and just running them through their backstory stuff.
Well, and it would be easier if the careers were settled in place cards.
Good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, dinner party idea. You put places.
Placemats. Yeah.
Yeah, you go over here to go to university, you go over there to go to the army, you go over there, and you literally go around the spaces.
Yeah, I see a money making thing here.
Traveler in a box.
Yeah.
Love it.
Traveler icebreakers.
That's
Ooh.
a great
I think
idea.
it says a lot about people, like how they build up their character and who they choose, and
Yeah,
100%.
and how they come to terms with what the dice tell them happen.
yeah.
It's pretty cool. Like, I did not think I would be going to jail, but there I was.
It turns out, there I go. Here I go again, going to jail.
And then once I get out, I become a master bagger. Like,
and like top tier.
top tier, yeah.
And then I regret. I just totally go away from my noble background, and I just say no. I'm done with you.
That was a lot of fun. No, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I do appreciate. Do me a solid if you haven't done so already. Click the heart, the follow button at the bottom of the stream. Follow me. I'll let you know when we go live. We typically play Pathfinder and other tabletop RPGs on this channel on Wednesdays usually. Sometimes it happens on Fridays, but it's usually Wednesdays. There's a link for the Discord. You can click on that and come and hang out with us. Sorry, I lost my voice for a second there. Come and hang out with us off stream. I'm back again Friday doing some more games. It's going to be a lot of fun. But until then, see you next time. So long. Goodbye. Have a great one.